Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf. Alright, so today's video is basically a vlog style video. I want to talk about what's been going on the past couple of days, and especially talk about Sunday. If you guys saw my weigh-in, you know my weigh-in did not go well this week. I behaved like I was supposed to, and I gained 2.8 pounds. And it really got to me. I rewatched the video, and I was definitely a Debbie Downer, and I apologize again for it. But I want to thank you guys for being there for me, for being cheerleaders for me, because I normally do not get down or get negative when I have a quote unquote mess up or a bad week or a bad weigh-in. But like I said, except for slacking off on exercise, I didn't mess up. So it's one of those that it just happened. And it really, really got to me mentally. And I apologize. And again, I thank you for being there for me for that. In my Facebook group, comments on this video, you guys were very, very supportive. And it helped. I know I like to play cheerleader for you guys and give advice and cheer you up and get you guys past hard moments. It's nice to know that you guys will do that for me as well. That is very touching. So I appreciate that. Back, not just dwell too long on that day, but the whole day ended up being horrible. After that video, I ended up getting a migraine, and I have not had a migraine in forever. But it's the kind where your eyes are blurry, you can't move without it just hurting even more. You have to have the lights off. I slept on and off most of the day. It was bad. Like it sucked. And so started off with that, with a bad weigh-in, then the migraine hit. And then later, while I still had the migraine, it was starting to get a smidge better. I'm like, I need to get out of bed. I can't just linger all day in freaking bed. So I go and sit in my gaming chair. At least, moving from one place to another, but at least it's sitting up versus laying down. I don't know. It felt like something that would be a little bit more productive until I could actually get, rid of the migraine and start doing more. Well, that didn't happen because that chair decided to pick that day to break. Like literally snap at the base and break. Yeah. And that, it was horrible. Again, migraine going on, chair breaks, I go flying into the wall, my head bangs against the wall, I scratch up my arm. You can't really see too well in the video here, but there's a big long scratch right here. It was just crap. And especially that did not help me mentally or emotionally, having a chair break on you. I mean, it's always a fear of mine because it happened to my mom a couple of times in public where a chair would break on her. And it's on a day that I had a gain, it really messed me up mentally because I'm like, all right, here we are again. My fat ass just broke a chair. And before you guys get coming to my aid, like, keep in mind, I knew this was going to eventually happen. When I bought this chair, I always check weight limits on things. And gaming chairs are designed for leaning back and all of that jazz, but this one does have a weight limit because it knows, the manufacturers knows that certain weights can't do it. This one, because I was being cheap, it could only handle 250 pounds. When I first bought it, I was 376. And even though now I'm at 319 again, I'm still, 60, 70 pounds over its weight limit. And so a year and a half of something over its weight limit, leaning back in the chair, it was bound to happen. So, I'm not insulting myself for being fat or anything like that. A lot of my friends on Facebook got really defensive for me, and I'm like, no, I'm not being down or hard on myself. It's just the basic facts of the matter is this chair was designed to handle this much weight. I exceed that. End of story. But mentally that day, not gonna lie, it definitely definitely felt like, hard. I don't know how to word it, but it added to a bad day. But so anyway, I had my day of pity, dealing with a migraine, dealing with me breaking a chair, dealing with a bad weigh-in, and then finally I got over myself. Because basically that's what it boiled down to. Like, I put myself on this pedestal that I do not need to be on. I am on a journey just like everybody else is doing this. Not every week is going to be perfect. Not every weigh-in is going to be wonderful, even if I do behave. Sometimes the scale, it just happens. I know these things. You guys know these things. You've experienced it. I've experienced it. It's just for some reason I put myself on this pedestal because I feel like I have to do something. I have to do it the right way for everybody. And especially with me making my journey so public, especially lately, I've been doing a lot of Instagram posts, like good morning ones, like set your goal up or, whatever. I put that in a video last week. If you're not on my Instagram, you can check it out. And then I post those in different Facebook groups. And I do this. Somebody thanked me for being their cheerleader today and to please keep doing the videos. So I see myself as somebody that wants to help and motivate other people. And then I turn around and not lose weight. It's affecting me mentally, but eventually I got over myself. Like, look, I'm a real person. This is going to happen. Not every week is going to be wonderful, even if I do behave. We know these things. And I was finally able to accept it. And a lot of that is, again, because of you guys being my own personal cheerleaders for, telling me to get past it. Don't be so hard on myself. And it took me a while, and I finally did. And then I'm using that weigh-in as fuel to do better this week. So, like I said, I don't know exactly what the cause was, but I am learning as much as I can. I do strongly believe, because my body is used to moving so much, that is something it needs to continue to do. Either that, or I would need to lower my points or bites on, I track bites, but lower the amount of calories that I am having until I am moving around more. So there's either option there. So like on a day that I'm not exercising, I am subtracting 10 to 20 points from my total. Guys, I get what, 64, 54? I forget how many I get now because it's a ton of points. But so it's not like I'm, saying I'm going to have 0 points all day. But on a day that I'm not active, I'm going to limit myself as far as that goes and lower the points some. And then on the days that I actually get out and walk and get my 10,000 steps or get some strength training in, then I'll eat my full points. And I think that can be a good method for me. I'm going to try it out this week and see how it goes, just as a plan of action to kind of see if it helps. Because basically right now, we all are having to relearn how to do things. We're learning how to deal with stress we've never had. We were learning how to buy food that we've never had to buy before because the grocery stores are out of maybe our staple items. Luckily now when I go, most of the staple foods are there, but still we've had to do that. Or just, our habits and our routines are completely out of whack. So we're relearning everything. And that's what the whole weight loss journey is about, is relearning our habits and relearning our lives and creating these habits that will work for us long term. And honestly, this is kind of a perfect example of something that we've got to learn on this journey. It's not every single thing can't be planned. You control the controllables, but there are going to be certain things that you can't control. And you have to learn what that is and then learn how to adapt on the things that you can't control. Does that make sense? I feel like I talk in circles sometimes. I don't know. But either way, that is what has been going on. And I am in a much better mental place now. And sorry, I'm obsessed with this crown, so I'm wearing it all the time. I mean, it's just me here, so who cares? But I love it. But yeah, sorry, random side note. I just happened to catch a glimpse of it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing well. Please let me know how you're doing. Please share your story with me because I care about you guys and I love hearing about what's going on in your world. Like I said, you guys were a huge support on Sunday for me. and I would love to be that for you guys. So that's basically all that I have for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. I love comments. And until tomorrow when I do a tag video, I'll talk to you guys later.